Hello students, welcome back to CollegeDekho's official YouTube channel. We are back with another live session of JEE Mains 2026 session 1. In this video, we are going to do a detailed analysis of shift 2 of JEE Mains 2026, JEE Main 2023 exam shift 2, and we are also going to discuss a lot of details like expected cutoff, marks versus rank analysis, and other details also like difficulty level rating. Every detail is being discussed in this video. So before we start, if you have not subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to our channel and like our video. We are going to start this analysis very shortly. In this video, we are going to discuss a lots of details, valuable information for JEE Mains aspirants. That also includes expected cutoff, marks versus rank, marks versus percentile analysis, all shifts difficulty level rating, and including shift to difficulty level of January 23. Our team is collecting the analysis. Our team is on ground. They are collecting the analysis. They are providing inputs very shortly. So till the time we get shifted to student reviews, let's check the expected cutoffs of JEE Mains 2026. So if you see here, for general category, the expected cutoff is expected to be around 93 percentile. So for general category, the cutoffs could be around 93 percentile, whereas in 2025, it was 93.10 percentile. And if you check for general EWS category, the expected percentile is the expected cutoff could be around 80.2. And for OBC category, the expected percentile could be around 79.3. And for SC category, the expected percentile could be around 61 percentile. And for ST category, the expected percentile could be around 47.8 percentile. So this is the expected percentile calculation for JEE Main 2026. The cutoffs might decrease this year by 0.1 to 0.2% because the paper is difficult in this sessions exam. In case if the session 2 paper is also going to be moderate to tough, and after all the normalization and process and all, it is expected that the cutoffs are expected to decline this year. There is a chance for the decline in cutoff this year by 0.1 to 0.2%. So you can see here, so general category cutoff might be around 93 percentile. Last year it was 93.10 percentile. For general EWS it was 80.2 and it was 80.3 last year. So these are the expected cutoffs of JEE Main 2026. As chemistry is becoming the toughest subject in JEE Mains exam, let us see what could be the good attempts in chemistry as per the reviews we received from students. So good attempts in chemistry. So very good attempts. So the very good attempts in chemistry could be around 19 to 20. So extraordinary performance could be around 19 to 20, which means 57 to 60 marks. 57 to 60 marks. And good attempts can be around 13 to 14, which could be around 39 to 42 marks. And average attempts could be around 10 to 11, which could be around 30 to 33 attempts. So if you attempted only 10 to 11 questions correctly in chemistry part, you will be scoring 30 to 33 marks. But very good attempts can be around 90 to 20, because the JEE Mains chemistry exam is very tough this year. The paper is being tough this year. Most students are expected to score 39 to 42 marks in chemistry part. Most students, like majority students, and as per the subject experts as well, most students are expected to score 39 to 42 marks in chemistry, which means 13 to 14 good attempts. Now percentile calculation. So what could be the expected percentile scores for chemistry? For very good attempts, if students are performing exceptionally well in chemistry in this session, they are expected to score more than 97 percentile in chemistry. And for good attempts, the expected percentile in chemistry could be around 87 to 88 percentile. This is little concerning because the JEE Mains paper, chemistry paper is little tough this year. So students who are going to appear for the session 2 exam, if you are in this category, good attempts categories 87 to 88 percentile, you need to improvise in the session 2 exam, and average attempts could be around 80 to 81 percentile. So that's all about chemistry expected percentile scores calculation. Now our team has compiled the analysis of shift 2. So let's see how the shift 2 exam is going to be. See shift 2 exam. So this is purely based on reviews received from students. This analysis is purely based on reviews received from students. These are the first reviews of students. So the subject expert analysis might vary. So now if you see here, according to primary student reviews, the shift 2 paper was moderate, better than shift 1 difficulty level. The questions were asked within the syllabus. Shift 2 was easier than shift 1. Shift 2 exam was easier than shift 1. Physics paper was easy to moderate. So in this particular shift also, the physics was easy to moderate. Some questions were little calculation based and little trickier than the previous shift. So compared to previous shifts, the difficulty level of physics slightly increased in the shift 2 exam of Jan 23, and chemistry paper was moderate. The pattern has changed a little, but the concept has remained the same. So the nature of questions has changed in chemistry, and this happened in all the shifts. In all the shifts, this is the common thing that happened. The chemistry's nature of questions, the questions level has changed, but the concept remained the same. According to few students, chemistry was lengthy. Three statement based questions were asked. So according to primary reviews we received, three statement based questions were asked from the chemistry part, whereas the mathematics paper was moderate to above moderate. So mathematics was slightly tougher. So overall, today's shift to exam is technically better. Is technically better than the previous shift exam. That is yesterday's shift 1 and day before yesterday's shift 1 and shift 2 exam. So the paper was little doable, and mathematics was moderate. So mathematics difficulty level has also slightly improved in this particular set. Yes, I'm reading the comments. Hello, sir. Hello, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our YouTube session. Now we will just recap what happened in the shift 1 exam. In the shift 1 exam, the paper was moderate to difficult. As I said, shift 1 was tougher than shift 2 of January 23. Here also physics was easy to moderate, chemistry was moderate to difficult, and mathematics was also moderate to difficult. So overall, the paper on day 3, the day 3 JEE paper was technically better, but the shift 1, the day 3 paper was better compared to day 2 and day 1. Technically, the day 3 paper of JEE Mains is better. Sir, physics was tough, everyone is saying. Yes, yes, I have also got 2 to 3 comments from students on WhatsApp. So they also said that physics was tough in this. That's what I'm saying. Physics difficulty level was slightly increased compared to previous shifts, previous 5 shifts. The difficulty level of physics was slightly increased, where some questions were little trickier. Say like 6 to 7 questions were little trickier, and they troubled the students. We agree that the difficulty level of physics improved, but it was not too tough compared to chemistry and mathematics sections. Yes, physics was slightly tougher compared to previous shifts. The difficulty level has increased, but in shift 1, it was chemistry and mathematics again. So the difficulty level rating. So for the morning session, for the shift 1 exam, CollegeDekho's difficulty level rating out of 5 is around 2.8 because the paper was moderate to tough. But January 22nd shift 2 was the toughest in JEE Mains exam. So far, January 22 physics was the toughest of all lots in the JEE Mains exam. So still 4 more shifts are left for JEE Mains exam. So we will know how it's going to be. Will tomorrow's exam will be tough or easy in shift 1 and shift 2? The paper will not be easy because so far the paper has been moderate to tough only. So NTA is expected to maintain similar difficulty level in the tomorrow's exam as well in both shift 1 and shift 2. Out of chemistry and mathematics, one subject is definitely going to be difficult, and this time in shift 2 physics also surprised everyone with 5 to 6 trickier questions. So you can expect a moderate difficulty level in physics also. So the paper will not be easy. It is expected to be moderate to difficult in terms of difficulty level. Just don't panic. So be it chemistry questions or mathematics questions, read the question thoroughly, read the question properly, understand it, take your time, analyze it, and then only answer it properly. Otherwise, you will end up doing wrong attempt. So you have to understand the question, because in physics part also there were more conceptual and application based questions. So you have to read them very thoroughly. And in chemistry, these statement based questions are also troubling the students a lot. So you need to practice. If you are going to appear for the exam on 24th and 28th, so you need to be very, very thorough by practicing these statement based questions, so that you will understand the logic properly and you will be able to answer the questions correctly. So our difficulty level rating for the shift 1 exam of 23rd is around 2.8, while the difficulty level rating for the shift 2 exam, we are considering it as 2.6 because it's not too tough, but it's almost similar difficulty level. So overall, this year's JEE Mains paper so far in all the shifts, moderate to difficult and above average in terms of difficulty level. So now let's see the difficulty level ratings of previous shifts. So yesterday's and day before yesterday's shift. So January 21st, we rated the paper as 2.8. It's difficult. And January 21 shift 2, we rated paper as 2.7. But January 22 shift 2, moderate to difficult, 2.9. This was the toughest shift of JEE Mains 2026 session 1 exam so far. Still 4 more shifts are left. So we'll get a better clarity on what could be the toughest shifts. But overall, if you see the difficulty level ratings analyzed by CollegeDekho, so 2.8, 2.7, 2.4 and 2.9, the paper has been above average in terms of difficulty level. So and again the same trend yesterday also, January 22nd shift to physics and mathematics were tough, and here mathematics was tough, chemistry, mathematics, chemistry. So chemistry and mathematics are dominating the paper, and in today's shift also, in today's shift 2 also, chemistry trouble, physics also trouble the students as well as chemistry also trouble the students. Physics not full paper, but at least 5 to 6 questions 100% trouble students as per the reviews we received. So that's all about the difficulty level of the shift 2 exam of Jan 23. So we will be again back live tomorrow at 12:15 p.m. where we are going to do an interview with a subject expert, where the subject expert will share their inputs on how the paper's trend was and what could be the expected percentile scores. They will also give their insights on expected cutoffs. More subject expert reviews are coming tomorrow at 12:15 p.m. So do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay tuned to CollegeDekho for more updates on JEE Mains 2026 exam. Thank you.